Good day, I'm Ebenezer Reyes and I'm from BSCPE 31. So right now we're gonna discuss the case titled Christian Cadaras E. Cabias versus People of the Philippines. Case number GR number 247348. And it was date decided November 16, 2021. Number 1, the case overview. This is a petition for review on statutory filed by Christian Cadaras E. Cabias, the petitioner, assailing the decision and resolution of the Court of Appeals (CA), which affirmed his conviction for violation of Section 4C2 Public Act RA number 10175 in relation to Section 4A 3B C5 of RA number 9775. The case stemmed from criminal charge filed against the petitioner of coercing a minor AAA to send him photos of her private parts through Facebook Messenger. Petitioner was found guilty of the said offense by the Regional Court RTC, and the CA affirmed the conviction with modification the penalty imposed. Number 2, facts of the case. The petitioner was 24 years old at the time met the victim AAA, who was only 14 years old, in the canteen where he worked. They became sweethearts in April 2016 despite the objection of AAA's mother BBB, who disapproved of their relationship because of AAA's young age. In October 2016, BBB confronted the petitioner and told him to stay away from her daughter. However, the petitioner and AA continued their relationship. In November 2016, BBB discovered that the petitioner was coercing AAA to send him photos of her private parts through Facebook Messenger. AAA complied and sent the request photos. When AAA learned that her mother had read their conversation, she rushed to a computer shop to delete the messages. However, BBB was able to obtain a copy of conversation. The petitioner was subsequently charged with 2 criminal cases. Number 1, violation of Section 10A of RA number 7610, Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination Act, and 2, child pornography under Section 4C2 of RA number 10175, Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, in relation to Section 4A 3B C5 of RA number 9775, Anti-Child Pornography Act of 2009. And number 3, issues. Whether the photos obtained from the petitioner Facebook Messenger and the account are admissible by the evidence. Number 2, whether the petitioner acts constitute the offense of child pornography under RA 10175 in relation of RA number 9775. Whether the prosecution was able to prove the petitioner's guilt beyond reasonable doubt. What is the ruling of the Supreme Court? The first ruling was admissibility of evidence. The Supreme Court ruled that the photos obtained from the petitioner's Facebook Messenger account was admissible as evidence. The court held the petitioner's right to the privacy was not violated since he voluntarily gave his password to the minor victim, AAA, and the messages were accessed through her account. Violation of RA number 10175 in relation to RA number 9775. The court affirmed the finding that the petitioner acts of inducing the minor victim to send him photos of her private parts constitutes the offense of the child pornography under the relevant provision of RA number 10175 and RA number 9775. The courts emphasized that the law aims to protect children from being exploited and objectified as sexual objects, even in the absence of commercial purposes. Proof of guilt beyond reasonable doubt. The Supreme Court upheld the conviction of the petitioner, finding the prosecution was able to prove his guilt reasonable doubt. The evidence, particularly the messages and photos obtained from the petitioner's Facebook Messenger account, clearly show that he coerced the minor victim to send him illicit materials. Takeaways. Number 1. The right to privacy is not absolute and can be limited, especially with involves criminal acts. Mere possession of child pornography, even without intent to distribute, is punishable under the law. And number three, failure to timely object the admissibility of evidence can result in its being conversed admissible. And the last, the law aims to protect children from being exploited and objectified as sexual objects, even the absent of commercial purposes.